Investing in oneself is a powerful statement of self-belief and confidence. It affirms your worth, declares your independence, and moves you toward freedom. By investing in yourself, you are betting on your abilities, potential, and future. This action clearly expresses your belief in your capacity to grow, learn, and achieve your goals. This investment can take various forms: time, effort, resources, or even emotions. No matter the form it takes, investing in oneself inevitably leads to growth and development. As you invest in yourself, you will observe a positive shift in your life. Things will begin to align in your favor, working towards your highest good. This is not a coincidence. It is the universe responding to your actions and commitment to self-improvement. The universe tends to reward those who take the initiative to better themselves, acknowledging your efforts and responding by creating opportunities and opening previously closed doors. One of the most profound effects of investing in oneself is the awakening of inner power. This power is not about controlling or dominating others. It's about self-control, self-discipline, and self-mastery. It's about having the strength to walk away from situations that don't serve your best interests, even when it's challenging. It's about standing firm, asserting your boundaries, and not being swayed by external influences. For example, your significant other might have been triggered by your newfound strength and independence, feeling threatened or intimidated by your transformation. However, instead of yielding to their reactions, you allowed them to walk away. This was not an act of rejection, but an act of self-love. You recognize that their reaction was a reflection of their insecurities, not a measure of your worth. Your significant other's perception of you has also transformed. They now see you as a powerful figure embodying both sensitivity and strength. You are nurturing, caring, and empathetic, yet also authentic, bold, and spiritual. You are a paradox, a harmonious blend of seemingly contradictory traits. However, your journey hasn't been devoid of challenges. The actions of your significant other, especially their choice to involve a third party in your relationship, led you to question your value. It was a painful ordeal, leaving you feeling betrayed and underestimated. Yet, the universe, in its boundless wisdom, utilized this experience to steer you towards self-recovery. It compelled you to confront your insecurities, address feelings of inadequacy, and focus on healing those wounded parts of yourself. During this process of self-renewal, you observed a shift in your relationship dynamics. The roles have reversed, and now your significant other is grappling with a mental breakdown. They are wrestling with the repercussions of their actions, coping with the agony of loss, and yearning for your presence. Behind closed doors, they weep, longing for the connection they once shared with you. You are the essence of their being, the very breath they take, the love of their life, the soul that completes them. You embody their happiness, the one who brings joy and fulfillment into their world. You are everything they've ever wanted, everything they've ever dreamed of, and everything they'll ever require in this lifetime. Their life, once filled with laughter and joy, has come to a sudden pause, a silence that is deafening. The days pass by in a blur, each one indistinguishable from the last. Their heart, once vibrant and full of life, has turned numb, devoid of the warmth it once held. The only words that manage to escape their lips are a plea, a desperate cry for you to come home. In their life, they have crossed paths with many individuals, each leaving their own unique imprint on their journey. However, it is only you who has the power to make their heart smile, to fill it with a happiness so profound that it radiates through their entire being. The days they spend with you are not just ordinary days. They are days filled with laughter, love, and a happiness so intense that it is almost tangible. There have been countless times when they have found themselves questioning their fortune. How did they get so lucky? How did they, among all the people in the world, get the chance to meet you, to know you, to love you? It is a question that often lingers in their mind, a question that only amplifies their gratitude for having you in their life. Even when you are miles apart, separated by vast distances, they find themselves unable to forget the good times you have shared, the happy memories you have given them. These memories are etched in their mind, a constant reminder of the love you share. Each night, as they close their eyes, it feels as if you're right there beside them, your presence soothing their lonely heart. They sense that deep down, you still think of them, though you conceal it well, treating them as a distant memory, a forgotten chapter in your life. It stings, yet they understand. They grasp it because they're the ones who let you down, who made you feel isolated on the journey you were meant to take together. They were so conflicted, so lost in their own thoughts, that they misinterpreted you, misread your intentions and emotions. Their own insecurities, their fears, overshadowed their judgment, and in doing so, they ended up hurting you, the one they vowed to shield. Please find it in your heart to forgive them. Forgive them for failing you, for causing your loneliness, for not being the person you believed they were. They're remorseful for the pain they've inflicted, for the tears you've shed. They're sorry for everything. As they write these words, they can only hope they reach you, conveying the depth of their emotions and the sincerity of their apologies. They pray that one day you can move beyond the mistakes, the misunderstandings, and rediscover each other. Because without you, their world is incomplete, their existence devoid of meaning. You are their love, their life, their soul, their happiness, and all they ever need. And they fervently hope that one day they can be the same for you. Your partner's feelings are swirling with intense desires and yearning for your affectionate touch and the warmth of your love. They are entranced by sensual fantasies, and in their heart, they ache for the comfort only you can provide. This longing stems from a deep-rooted desire to bridge the emotional chasm between you as they endeavor to navigate the complexities of their emotions. Moving forward from past struggles has been an arduous journey, a battle they've fought valiantly, yet one that has left scars upon their heart. In recognizing the need for open dialogue about their feelings towards you, they are taking a brave step towards vulnerability. They understand that communication is vital for fostering understanding and strengthening the bonds of your relationship. You hold a special place in their heart, the one they yearn to see and be with, and they crave stability with you above all else. Their hope rests upon the possibility of you lending an empathetic ear and granting them another opportunity to make things right. While the pain of separation weighs heavily upon them, they cloak their emotions, determined to bear the burden alone. Their silence is not a reflection of indifference, but rather a testament to their commitment to taking charge of the relationship's direction. By refraining from displaying their anguish, they aim to demonstrate resilience and a steadfast resolve to overcome obstacles without further delay or excuse. Your partner's deep fear is losing you, for they recognize the rarity of the love you share. In a world where superficial connections abound, fueled by fleeting desires and transient pleasures, your bond stands as a beacon of authenticity and depth. They cherish the profound connection you share, one that transcends mere physical attraction and promises enduring fulfillment. Their plea for another chance is rooted in a sincere desire to mend the fractures in your relationship and rebuild upon a foundation of trust and understanding. They yearn for reconciliation, not for the sake of salvaging what remains, but to reignite the flame of passion and commitment that once burned brightly between you. With humility and sincerity, they earnestly plead for you to consider the prospect of revitalizing your partnership, rooted in mutual respect and unwavering commitment. As they expose their emotions, they do so with a sense of apprehension, fully aware of the vulnerability that accompanies revealing their innermost thoughts and desires. Yet, they draw strength from the depth of their love for you, understanding that it's worth every bit of courage it takes to lay claim to the affection they cherish so deeply. In the moments of quiet reflection, amidst the tumultuous waves of emotion, they find comfort in the hope that you'll hear their plea and grasp the depth of their dedication. For within your embrace they find refuge, and within your love they uncover the purest manifestation of their heart's longing. Feeling frustrated when you pursue activities without them is something they've been struggling with lately, even though they've been guilty of doing the same in the past. It hadn't really dawned on them until now, but they're beginning to understand how it must feel to be overlooked, almost like a ghost drifting through unnoticed. Or it's like a switch has been flipped, and suddenly they're seeing things through your eyes, realizing that your roles might have reversed. You've adopted a more reserved demeanor, deeply immersed in your own life, seemingly indifferent to whether they're by your side or not. This change in your behavior leaves them feeling both uneasy and jealous simultaneously. They acknowledge that their actions may have mirrored those of a certain gaming character named Zerg, displaying toxic patterns that undoubtedly disappointed you. It's a truth they can't evade, and they're taking responsibility for their faults. They confess that fear guided their actions, allowing themselves to be overwhelmed by the positive emotions you once stirred within them. In hindsight, they recognize how their conduct was detrimental to your relationship, and for that, they are genuinely remorseful. As they contemplate your situation, they detect a noticeable shift in the energy between you, almost as if you're subtly distancing yourself. This sensation fills them with a blend of concern and yearning, leaving them uncertain about the future of your bond. Despite their efforts to bridge the gap, they can't shake the feeling that you're slipping farther and farther away. Yet, amid the turmoil, there's a flicker of hope, an acknowledgement of the necessity for change and development. They're resolved to break free from the cycle of negativity that has afflicted you, striving to become a better version of themselves for both your sake and theirs. It won't be effortless, and undoubtedly obstacles will arise along the journey. However, they're dedicated to the path ahead. They recognize that communication is essential to surmounting your challenges. Both of you need to be candid and forthcoming, expressing your thoughts and emotions without reservation. Only then can you hope to reconstruct the trust and closeness that once defined your relationship. Thus, as they navigate this emotional turbulence, they cling to the belief that you can emerge stronger and more resilient than before. It won't transpire overnight, but with patience, empathy, and a readiness to evolve, they have confidence that you can rediscover each other. It's not solely about salvaging what you once shared. It's about constructing something new, something superior, and they're prepared to embark on that journey alongside you, no matter where it leads.